Hey, it's Bethany. I wanted to go over some tips and tricks that I've learned on my own because I know, at least for me, going through this from the very beginning, I didn't have anybody to go to get advice. Um, the internet wasn't very helpful at first. It just took trial and error and just honestly stumbling across things to find what's been helpful to me in my recovery so far, in becoming pull free. I'd like to share those with you. So the first one is this cool lava bead bracelet um, from Vitality Extracts. So it holds this essential oils. This one is Stress Away. So you just kind of like drip it on there and the lava beads soak it up. So I found that to be just soothing in general, which my trichotillomania is stemmed from a whole lot of anxiety. So that's, even if it's not medically helpful in any way, it's nice to have. Then other thing I have here is minoxidil. This is from Folinique. It's like a topical serum. It's a little dropper, and you just put it on the spots that you want to regrow and just gently massage it in. I've not been using it as often as I should because it's just another step to add into your daily routine. So I can't really attest to how well that's been working. I've been using it like here and there. It seems okay. I should probably be more productive with this and do it more regularly before I jump on here and say, oh, this is great. But I have faith in this quite a bit. The other thing which I've heard can help reduce the urge to pull is this NAC stuff. Now, I've tried this like twice because I am weird when it comes to taking pills and stuff. Like, I literally cannot swallow anything bigger than a Tic Tac. So what I had to do was open this capsule and pour it in orange juice and just chug it, which is not my idea of fun. So either I'm going to have to get over that and just figure out how to not gag on these, just to swallow them real quick and be done, or force myself to put it in orange juice and just get it over with every day. But that'll be nice to try. So the other thing is basically just taking care of your hair, because I guess for many of us, me in particular, I go for those like really rough parts. I'm really sorry if you can hear the baby crying right now. The husband's trying to put her down to sleep, so let's just try to ignore that. She's fine, I promise. But taking care of your hair, because I go for those like really rough ones, and those are the ones that you're like searching out and stuff. So I like to treat my hair because it makes it feel softer and silkier, and I'm less prone to want to pull it out. So I use argan oil almost every day, especially on my ends. And then like once a week, I will do a coconut oil treatment. Love doing that. I literally just like cover my entire head all the way down to the ends. And I just let it sit there for as long as I can handle until I'm like, all right, I need to wash this stuff out. And that really helps your hair soak up all that moisture. And I love the way it feels afterwards. And it's like, it makes you feel like you want to take care of your hair. You don't want to rip it out anymore because you're like, oh, I'm doing so well. My hair feels so great. And you don't want to attack your head like you normally would when you're like, oh, my hair feels like crap, so why does it even matter? So that helps a lot. The other thing, which I have found to be totally awesome, is this Habit Wear watch by Keen. I'm trying to take it off. Why do I need to do that? I don't know. Anyway, this is the Habit Wear watch by Keen. And basically, it will buzz and like vibrate every time you go to that spot that you've trained it for, just went off, that you've trained it for on the app that comes with it. So let's see if I can get it to do it again. It was in a spot that made it go, oh, there it goes again. Okay, so it does that every single time, and it'll do it even when you're not going up for whatever area you're going to. But that also helps. It's like slowly retraining your brain not to reach up. And just a reminder, even when it's buzzing and you're not doing that, you know, it's retraining your subconscious mind. And I really, really find that I'm way more aware of where my hands are, what my hands are doing when I wear this. And even when I don't have it on, like, I wouldn't say that I'm like afraid that it's going to buzz. But it's like you don't want it to. So you're more mindful of what you're doing. And it tracks your progress. It doesn't track when it just goes off. You have to push the button on the side every time you find yourself actually doing it. So if, say, you're moving around and it just like happens to go off for no reason, it's not going to track that as, oh, you know, ding, you got a little mark on your little app thing there. You have to push the button for it to mark on there for you. So when I first got it, it was like on a Monday after I had gotten home from work. And at this point, I had been really struggling, and I just, you know, certain situations like in driving in the car, sitting on the couch watching TV, on my laptop, those would be situations where I would just go on full attacks on my hair. And it was a really bad point when I got this, which is why I got it, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to do wonders for me. And it really has. But so the first night I got it was a Monday night. And so I had only had like a few hours left in the day to try it out, you know, before I had to go to bed and try it again the next day. So the first day, I think I had tracked 4 times actually going up to pull. And then the second day, I had only tracked 2. The next day it was 1. And now it's like maybe once a week, when normally I would just sit there and pull and pull and pull and pull like hundreds of times. I don't even know. It was bad, really bad. And to now say that I've gotten it down to like once a week, maybe, is incredible. But now here's the icing on the cake, right? Which you guys already know I have this. But so my closure that I'm currently wearing covers all the way down to here with the lace, and all the way to here in the back. So it's preventing me from even getting to those spots. And I'm not going to lie, it's the weekend, so I hadn't had it on until just now to say hi to you guys. I had my hair up and I was able to get to it, and so I had a little bit of a relapse on the side here. Not too bad, but it's still in its awesome regrowing stages, besides my mild little panic I just had. See, it just went off. It knows what I'm doing. Oh, anyway, so this completely covering all of this and not being able to get to it has been my #1 success, along with this thing. In conjunction, they work miracles. This is my baby. I cannot live without her. So, literally #1, if you have trichotillomania and you don't have something like this for yourself, go get one. Mine is from Andrea from Perfect Fringe, and you guys already know how much I love her to freaking pieces, because she changed my life. But you know, and I'm trying not to be biased, but I absolutely love her. So if you want my recommendation, I would say go to her. perfectfringe.co.uk. But you know, do your own research. Figure out, you know, who's best for you to buy from. But if you ask me, Andrea, Perfect Fringe. Just talk to her. She'll change your life. She's like an online friend now. I love it. Every time I put this back on in these videos, I feel like it's like never as good as I had it in the first place. Anyway, those are my tips and tricks, what I've done to get this far with as much hair that I have now. So I hope that is useful to some of you, because it sure was to me, and no one else taught me this. I had to learn it myself, so I figured a lot of you are probably out there just in the dark about all of it, so I wanted to pass it on and share so that, you know, somebody's telling you. How else are you going to know it, you know? So 18 years of figuring this out, I feel like I finally have it to a point where it's moderately under control, I would say, which, you know what, I'm happy with that. I'm proud of myself. So, yeah, I hope you guys look into some of this stuff, and I hope it really works for you. So anyway, as always, I love you guys. Bye.